My name is Priscilla Kapida and I'm registration number 18 from BBA. I'm going to do my presentations on aquatic ecosystem. An aquatic ecosystem is an ecosystem formed by surrounding a body of water in contrast to land-based terrestrial ecosystems. Aquatic ecosystems contain communities of organisms that are dependent on each other and on their environment. An aquatic ecosystem includes freshwater habitats like lakes, ponds, rivers, oceans and streams, wetlands, and swamps. And marine habitats include oceans, intertidal zone, reefs, seabed, and others. The aquatic ecosystem is a habitat of water-dependent living species, including animals, plants, and microbes. Now about marine ecosystems. Marine ecosystems are the largest of Earth's aquatic ecosystems and exist in waters that have a high salt content. These systems contrast with freshwater ecosystems, which have a lower salt content. Marine water covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface and account for more than 97% of Earth's water supply and 90% of habitable space on Earth. Seawater has an average salinity of 35 parts per thousand of water. Actual salinity varies among different marine ecosystems. Marine ecosystems can be divided into many zones depending upon water depth and shoreline features. The oceanic zone is the vast open part of the ocean where animals such as whales, sharks, and tuna live. The benthic zone consists of substrates below water where many invertebrates live. The intertidal zone is the area between high and low tides. Other near shore neritic zones can include mudflats, seagrass meadows, mangroves, rocky intertidal systems, salt marshes, coral reefs, and lagoons. In the deep water, hydrothermal vents may occur where chemosynthetic sulfur bacteria form the base of the food web. Now below the marine habitats, we have a few types which are as follows. One, we have the marine surface ecosystem. This is whereby organisms that live freely at the ocean surface, termed newstone, include keystone organisms like the golden-shield sargassum that makes up the Sargasso Sea, floating barnacles, marine snails, nudibranchs, and cnidarians. Many ecological and economically important fish species live as or rely upon newstone. Species at the surface are not distributed uniformly. The ocean surface harbors unique newstonic communities and ecoregions found at only certain latitudes and only in specific ocean basins. But the surface is also on the front line of climate change and pollution. Life on the ocean's surface connects worlds, from shallow waters to the deep sea, the open ocean to rivers and lakes. Numerous terrestrial and marine species depend on the surface ecosystem and the organisms found there. The second one is lentic ecosystem, which is usually called lakes. A lake ecosystem or lacustrine ecosystem includes biotic, which are living things such as plants, animals, and microorganisms, as well as abiotic, which are non-living things, physical and chemical interactions. Lake ecosystems are a prime example of lentic ecosystems. Lentic refers to stationary or relatively still fresh water from the Latin lentus, which means sluggish. These include ponds, lakes, and wetlands, and much of this article applies to lentic ecosystems in general. Lentic ecosystems can be compared with lotic ecosystems, which involve flowing terrestrial waters such as rivers and streams. Together, these two ecosystems are examples of freshwater ecosystems. The third one is marine coastal ecosystem. A marine coastal ecosystem is a marine ecosystem which occurs where the land meets the ocean. Marine coastal ecosystems may include many different types of marine inhabitants, such as estuaries and lagoons, salt marshes and mangrove forests, seagrass meadows and coral reefs, cape forests and backwaters. Directly and indirectly, this provide a vast range of ecosystem services for humans, such as sequestering carbon, cycling nutrients and elements, providing nurseries and fishing grounds for commercial fisheries, preventing coastal erosion and moderating extreme events, as well as providing recreational services and supporting tourism. The last one is ocean ecosystems. Our planet Earth is gifted with the 5 major oceans, namely Pacific, Indian, Arctic, and the Atlantic Ocean. Among all these oceans, the Pacific and the Atlantic are the largest and deepest ocean. These oceans serve as a home to more than 5 lakh aquatic species. Few creatures of these ecosystems include shellfish, shark, tube worms, crabs, small and large ocean fishes, turtles, crustaceans, blue whale, reptiles, marine mammals, seabirds, plankton, corals, and other ocean plants. Now for the functions of aquatic ecosystems. They recycle nutrients, they purify water, they attenuate floods, they augment and maintain stream flow, recharge groundwater, and provide habitat for wildlife and recreation for people. And lastly, the following are the characteristics for aquatic ecosystems. This includes water depth, nutrient levels, temperature, substrate type, salinity, and flow. That was my presentation on aquatic ecosystems. Thank you.